What up, what up, what up, what up? It's My Husband A Narcissist. What comes to mind for you? A lot of people are asking those questions. What would you say to the people asking these questions? Is my husband a narcissist? It's a very popular question on our website, lolaola.com. Go there, subscribe, sign up for a free book, sign up for coaching. All right.
It's my husband a narcissist.
Yeah.
I want a story behind that. Like, what are the traits that make you feel like your husband is a narcissist? Is he a controlling person? Is he someone that doesn't care about you, that care only for himself? Is he manipulative? Is he, the way people throw the word narcissist around makes me actually uncomfortable.
Right.
I feel like narcissist is every year there seems to be something that trends. Or every
Right.
season.
This one's been trending for 5 years, yeah?
Yeah.
For a while.
Well, I didn't
3.
I didn't know about it until recently, maybe after COVID.
No,
Yeah,
it's increasing.
maybe.
Let me say it's increasing. It's still
Yeah.
increasing in trend.
Yeah.
Any time somebody sees something unfavorable of a behavior, especially most women to men,
Yes.
they say it's a narcissistic. It's narcissistic behavior.
Yeah.
If somebody is saying, no, I don't want my wife to look like that, they say it's a narcissist.
Yeah.
If somebody say, well, we were married and she changed on me, they just start reading like this guy has to be a narcissist.
Narcissistic behavior everywhere we go. Oh God.
So and it's interesting that people do that, but I think
I think isn't being a narcissist, isn't that like isn't it something similar? Isn't it a medical term also? Because I've heard that there are people that could be diagnosed.
Yeah, so there's something called NPD,
Okay.
narcissistic personality disorder. Yeah. Hold on, baby. I'll have to edit this part out.
Okay.
That baby is crying, yelling
No,
upstairs.
she's screaming. It's like she's playing.
Is she in the living room? Can
No, I
we
think
call
she's
and get
upstairs.
them in the living room? Yeah,
They are
she's
playing.
outside somewhere.
No, I think she's upstairs.
No, she's outside. But she's not in that room.
Let me call to me.
Yeah. Let me note this, okay, so I can know where to edit this out. Okay, so let me even cover the face of the screen. Looks like somebody is playing with her too.
Yeah, great. That's what we do, but she probably.
Can you imagine? Nice, baby.
We are recording. Why is Tifa screaming?
What?
Why is she screaming?
Get her in the room and
Tell
close
her
the
to
door.
calm down. Is the laptop with her? Does she have a laptop on? Because I know that the iPad is dead.
Yeah, no, iPad died. It looks like needs to get the laptop.
Oh, please go and do that
Can you get
immediately.
the laptop from the living room so she can watch something? Thank you.
All right.
Yep. Yum, yum, yum.
What were we talking about? Okay. All right.
Narcissist.
Let me go ahead and let's just continue conversation. All right. So, were you saying something? I was saying something.
You were saying something.
Okay. So yes, NPD.
Yeah.
Yeah. So narcissistic personality disorder. They call it different name in different countries, but
Okay.
yes, there are some.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and there are things that there's about 6 to 9 different things that has to criteria that somebody has to check before you can
Say that
diagnose
person.
them
Right.
with NPD. But there's in my personal opinion, there are also narcissistic traits.
Right.
Just traits like I would say babies are narcissistic. And people are like, how could you say that about babies? They don't give a shit how you feel. They want what they want,
and they're screaming
but,
until
okay,
they get it.
There's somebody taking that personality and say, but those are babies. They're not adult. Whatever, man.
They also say babies are wise from 4 months old.
They
Like
know-
the doctors say that.
Yeah.
They know how to get you.
Yeah.
So
they know what they're doing. Yes, according to the standard of our society, our social standards,
Right.
we can't hold them accountable. So you're kind of right. But we were talking within context, and your take is too deep for you, and it's not that deep for us here.
Right.
But so I understand when people say narcissistic. I'm a little easy on it now. It used to piss me off when somebody says somebody is narcissistic. Like, I'm like, why are you diagnosing people when you're not a doctor? Just what is it that they did?
Yeah, like,
they
tell
can
us
be controlling.
more.
They can have traits,
Right.
But to just say no, you can. When you see the narcissist, just run for your life. Like,
How do you know?
we all have narcissistic traits, by the way.
Behaviors, yeah.
So if every time you see somebody act a little selfish or they want what they want,
Yes.
you think they are narcissistic and you're really ready to run for the hills, you will destroy every marriage in society.
Yeah, there's always someone that wants their way.
At least one of the couple tends to come off as selfish.
That's true.
It's almost there's one of the couple that feels like I'm the one, I'm the calm one among us.
Yeah.
But thank God we're blessed.
Yeah.
There's no stories that you will ever hear long term where people don't feel like I used to feel like, oh my God, like she would never say I'm sorry.
Right.
But last they feel blessed.
Right.
The Michelle Obama story, right?
Right.
What will make a man not see that you need help? Obviously, if you're quick, back then they were quick to run to narcissism. That's a narcissistic behavior, right? Because it's
They won't
selfish.
last.
They won't last. So every little thing people see. So the question when you ask this question, is my husband a narcissist? You want to make sure that, hey, where are you assessing that from?
What happened?
What happened? Like she said first, Kilo Shele. What is going on? What is he doing that's making you feel? What kind of shows are you watching where they think everything is narcissistic? Because they will help you destroy it.
Yes, so it's true.
So it's a question is like, what's the specific story? It's like this is a public platform. Do you want to engage coaching? Sign up for coaching and see maybe we can help you do something. People only ladies that are not seductresses will end up complaining that their husband is a narcissist.
Yeah.
If you're a seductress, I'm not saying you should be acting macho because all that strong black woman thing to end up a certain place. You don't want to overdo that too. But if you're the kind that you don't realize that you have seduction or seductive abilities, it's no wonder why you're not. If you see a narcissistic husband, you should be like, this is food to eat. I'm gonna show him his balls are mine. That's how you should be thinking.
Hey, seduction, yeah, go. That's where your power is as a woman.
Right?
That's where the power lays.
Now, is that 100% of the time? No, we didn't say that there are narcissistic people, by the way. They do exist. Undiagnosed, yes, you probably should run. But for the most part, when people say that, it's not. These are just human beings. They're selfish sometimes, and when they're selfless, you don't pay attention because you think it's bare minimum. You don't appreciate it. But when they're selfish, you catch it. Majority of people are like that. Have you really assessed it and say, you know what? What is making me feel like he's not paying attention? I don't feel heard. I don't feel seen. I feel like he doesn't listen, right? Okay, good. All those things are valid. Right? But let's dig a little bit deeper, right? What's going on with him? What else is he what is he spending his time on? Oh, yeah, side chicks. It's a different story now. That's a completely different story altogether. But let's get to the bottom of what's going on. What is going on? Don't be so quick because you're watching one show on YouTube or TikTok to call your husband or your boyfriend a narcissist.
Or 7 signs your husband is a narcissist, and then you go with that and run with it. I beg.
And now you're like, I'm filing divorce because they told me to. They told me to run.
Telling you that might not be married.
They're usually not.
And they might actually be looking for marriage too.
They're usually not married. Those ones that are advising people that if you see narcissists run, those people are usually not married.
And if someone proposes to them tomorrow, they'll be the one to say yes in a quick minute.
Because everybody wants companionship, as you said.
Careful.
But I do think that there are narcissists, and I do think that you shouldn't be self-diagnosing or self-medicating. I do think if you're married to a person, there's something that attracted you to that person, and you need to re-engage that seduction power that you have. You might need a coach, you might need a counsel, you might need to talk to your pastor, whatever you need to do, because I'm telling you, there's nothing in the streets. I keep telling you. It's nothing. They will, even the young ones in the dating scene right now, they will tell you, like, you sure this is what you were coming to? Okay.
The stories that these young ones even tell us sometimes are like, Could I have survived in this one if I was their age?
Thank you for
I
saying
don't
that.
know. I don't know. I really
Thank
don't
you for
know.
saying
They
that.
are going through it.
Because sometimes they think I'm just
Going
being
through it.
arrogant. I do understand that it's a little tougher, but tougher as against what? You want to go to Mars? Are there human beings in Mars? You have to work with what you have. So there are skill sets to engage.
Nothing they are do.